And then once again, getting into the art area, this is my stainless steel sculpture that I made where I worked using the welding machine there, and using materials from work, stainless steel. This is a female form, and it's hollow. It's not solid, and it's made from stainless steel sheet. And this is one of the first pieces I ever sold. And so I would consider sculpture a type of art, and it's non-functional. It has no real use in the real world. And also, this fell out. This is a bracelet I made that was constructed. It's hollow, so sterling silver. It's hinged in 4 places, and I don't have the other photograph that shows it open. But it's stamped with and this is more of an art piece. It's stamped with the 4 elements: air, earth, fire, and water. And on the opposite, it has corresponding human elements. Now, if I remember right, I think the water refers to, I don't remember. The earth is the body. I believe the water is the mind. Air is the spirit. Oh, I can't remember now. Anyway, I loaned this to a friend, and then they moved away. I hope they're taking a good care of it. All right, so there we go. That's it. Let me put this away. Hope I didn't bore you too much with that. But that was my incomplete portfolio. I don't have all my work in here. One of these days I'll get busy and digitize the slides and put that all in there. Okay. All right, back to black and white. Here, color one more time real quick. You can see. Because the 4th of July, I'm wearing my blue Fez. Oh, but it clashes with the shirt. No offense, Bonnie, but, you know, it doesn't match the Fez. So, but in black and white, almost everything matches. Let me get back behind here. I got these stupid buttons. La, 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 la. Should I entertain you? You know, I could have sang, I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy. Could have done that, but I didn't. Aren't you glad? All right. I keep having this thing click. Take it off a program. What's this fader thing? All right. Sorry, folks. You know, this is the stuff I should edit out, but I don't, because it's Fez Night. It's flying by the seat of your pants. All right. So, okay. So, the difference between craft and art, okay? You know, to somebody who just says, oh, that's not art, it's a craft. You know, it's subjective, okay? You know, it's subjective. It's not one of those things where there's a definite concrete answer to that. All right, well, let's touch on the newspaper. Speaking of this person, I thought this was interesting. There's a story about Ocean Beach and their problem with the young people that go there and panhandle. And Ocean Beach has such this laid-back kind of hippie mentality in some areas, and then, I don't know, it sort of describes the town. And a popular bumper sticker that they're selling at the head shop there, called The Black, says, "Welcome to Ocean Beach, please don't feed our bums." Well, if you run off the bums, who's Timmy going to have to interview, right? So there you go. Ocean Beach got written up in the LA Times. Here's some photographs. Here's a picture. I think if you saw on the Royal Order of the Fez when I did In Search of Action Alley, I showed this location. And there's a guy, looks like he's smoking a rolled cigarette. I don't think he's smoking a joint. And so there you go. There's sort of a clash between the regular feel for OB is a funky town. They wouldn't run off the kids. You know, they call themselves travelers. You know, they arrive in Ocean Beach because it's sort of a friendly town to that sort. And you know, years ago, I took a hitchhiking trip, so I can sort of relate to those people. You sort of show up with your backpack and you're just sort of hanging out. I went from, me and my friend, we went from San Diego to Albuquerque and back. And, you know, and through the course of it, we went through Colorado, and there's some interesting stories. Some interesting things happened. So, but I made it back alive. Intact. Didn't get raped or murdered. Just had some great adventures. And here's 2 books that I thought would be pretty interesting to some of you. All You Need Is Love. And it's a book about the Beatles. You Never Give Me Your Money. You never give me your money. Okay, so, and it's by Peter Doggett. It's about the financial stuff and the business things and the lawsuits. And, you know, they say that the Beatles broke up, you know, a certain time. There's different stories that say when it officially happened. One is like April 1970, when shortly before the release of what would become their final album, Paul McCartney went public. The final album, Let It Be. Some say it was Abbey Road, but anyway. Informed the public about his decision to leave the band. And there was another one where John Lennon did something, and they called that the official end. But actually, they kept having to deal with each other for a long time after that. And I guess there's some stories, and you know, makes both John Lennon and Paul McCartney look like whining children. I don't like to say whining. I'd rather say complain.